Greetings! This is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. So, in the last episode, we found Voltamar. Okay, the measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Cool. Okay, let's have a look. See out of our edicts. Volatile land clearance, we could have that. Do we need it? Do we need them to go kaboom? Do we need mountains to go kaboom? Is there anyone wanting to have mountains go kaboom?
Special project complete.
The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba following an analysis gross misleading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average human corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Earth. Okay. Fascinating creatures. Fascinating creatures. Space amoebas. Let's have a look at these space amoebas, which we were put over here, didn't we? Space amoebas. Oh no, we got no one in there. We can't see them. Okay.
System survey complete.
Yes, but not a useful
survey complete.
But not a useful system, is it?
Construction complete.
Okay. Now this is definitely a new sector. You can see the border there. Should be interesting. Might need to look towards getting terraforming, so we can change that planet before we land on it. But we'll see.
Research complete.
Okay. Gravitic sensors. Yep. What have we got here? Speculative hyperspace breaching. Solitary science ships can break out of the natural occurring hyperlanes and attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. It's actually pretty cool. That gives them the chance to jump, say from Alpha Centauri to Hifron. You can't find new places, but if you already know where the place is, you can quickly jump, which is for us, but it's only for our science ships, which is a shame. But we've got the AI colony ships we want to do first, and to upgrade you, 187.62 alloy. Off you go, have fun.
Anomaly found.
Repeated scans of various 5 surfaces give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval.
Construction complete.
Okay, Vane. There you go, have fun, mining stations.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, you can go and deal with Mubla.
Ships upgraded.
Thank you. Okay, the very geological nature of Rarus 5 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Carla Curtis assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the United Nations of Earth is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilisation of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Carla Curtis estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officers termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. Okay. The UNS Sandsmere will have its 200 credits. If you go, see if you can do it. Okay, Science Officer Culloch reports that Rarus 5 can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle lasting a couple of months. Carla Curtis believes that miniaturized explosive charges delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt Rarus 5's tumultuous changes and stabilize it in a form somewhat more suitable for sustaining life. Scheduled project has been issued, but we do not have much time.
Situation log updated.
So, grimacing planet. Go to. We wouldn't need to do that. Now. Off you go. Thank you.
Special project complete.
Science Officer Carla Curtis is proud to report that Rarus 5 can now be reclassified as an arid rather than a barren planet. This grand experiment has greatly enriched the human sciences. Yay! Now, off you go. Carry on researching.
System survey complete.
Okay, we can now replace you. I think we're going to do that. Let's replace you. So is there anything we can do? Can we replace you? No. Okay, are we ready to change our policies yet? Our economic policy can change. Let's put you back to a mixed economy. I'm tired of looking at that. And then we're wasting food, so let's have a look. New monthly trade. Well, we'll get 61. Sell food. We're going to sell 100 units a turn. Let's deplete the food pile for a while. I don't care what we get for it, we're tanking the food. Okay. Not set a minimum. Don't really care. That will boost our energy up massively.
Construction complete.
Okay, you. Mining stations. So we're now losing 24 food a turn. But that's fine. Okay, you. Just about had enough of you. Again, let's add a new monthly trade. This time I am selling you. What have we got? Let's deplete you. 200. Gets rid of the excess. Gives us room to grow. And slowly depletes our stories. So we're selling 200 a month. That'll give us a lot. Let's see. Need to change it. Administrative. We need to change you to replace you with administrative offices.
Research complete.
Okay, let's see what we've got instead of you. Extended combat product. Further advances to predictive algorithms for augmented tactical decision making in the field. Okay. Or multi-dimensional analysis. Studying something from the limited perspective of a single dimensional reality does not point the whole picture. Does not paint the whole picture. Every angle must be considered. Yes. Off you go.
Anomaly found.
Just research that. It's going to be another terraforming candidate.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Okay. Research station. Thank you. See, trade. You ready to do? We want to change our trade policy. We're going back to the marketplace of ideas. Thank you. Well, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Okay, the shattered remnants of the Voltum homeworld reveal that it underwent a massive extinction event 12 million years ago, caused by the detonation of some kind of antimatter device. From the ruins that remain on the planet's surface, we have learned that Voltum society experienced a radical ideological shift a century before their extinction. Their new philosophy posited that the entire universe was an artificial reality which all sapient beings had been unwittingly plugged into for the amusement of some higher power. The Voltum undertook increasingly radical attempts to forcefully disconnect themselves from this simulation, most of which involved mass suicide. They finally concluded that only the simultaneous disconnection of billions of individuals would destabilise the system enough to grant them freedom. An agreed upon hour, Voltum everywhere killed themselves by any means available. Those who refused to take part in this mass suicide were too few to repopulate the species, and so the Voltum faded into obscurity and eventual extinction. Okay. So that's basically what happened to them. 6 Starbase upkeep, yep. So is there anything else we want? We'll have that. And we might as well go with that pop grow speed, 10%. Gives us another Ascension perk. See, what do we want? Transcendent learning. I think we go with Imperial Prerogative. As our civilization continues to grow, so its beating heart must also expand. More systems will be placed under our direct control. And we still got stuff, so let's have a look at you. Crime, an additional 20%. Yep, there we go.
Anomaly found.
Yes. As per our President's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed.
Construction complete.
Okay. Go build you then. Hey, look at what we got in Voltimar. Shall we have a look at Voltimar? This is Voltimar. It's the Voltimar world. It's broken.
System survey complete.
Toxic world.
Anomaly found.
The debris field which rolls and swirls under the influence of no unknown forces. Okay.
System survey complete.
So basically it's a system with a lot of resources in it, including some exotic gases.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Go. Guess where you're going, Munchif. think we might be tanking the market. Yeah, I think we're tanking the market. It's fine. There you go.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Okay. Space amoebas, the nickname now lovingly popularised on Earth, are solitary animals when left to their own devices, but all but the younger specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics, each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restrictive range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications to be found in the regenerative properties of the amoeba's thick hide or in the flagella's graceful patterns of movement. Okay, let's have flagellating movement. We'll do that, we're not going to bother. You build mining stations, and then we're going to colonise Trebur. Yes, off you go. See you later, bye. As the UNS Darwin passed through the asteroid belt on its way to 13S863, science officer Chloe Duval reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever curious, Chloe Duval dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. Turns out that the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old, alien make. Sputtering on dying energy sources and with their polarities inverted, they occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, though not enough to force any serious harm. Not anymore. Science officer Chloe Duval theorises that the generators once provided artificial gravity for a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunction eventually tore the rock apart.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Built some mining stations, not research stations. Check, we got you. How are we doing? What are you? 49. Okay, I want to look at resettling. How many robots have we got left? We've got another droid, we can settle you. Okay, we'll send the droid over there. And we'll settle. There you go, we'll send the droids over. Okay. So now we've got 10, including droids. We are going to... First we want to upgrade. Well, first we're going to get the robot assembly plants in. So we can build our own droids. And then we're going to upgrade the planetary administration. See what we got. Okay. Workplace motivators. Extended shifts. Resource output from workers and slaves increased by 5%. There are many ways to motivate those who perform menial labor to work harder. Some based on incentives and some not. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Transcendent learning, I think we're going to go with. Our society must change its approach towards learning, and by doing so our best and brightest will be able to reach a completely new level of achievements. Sure. Go on.
Construction complete.
Okay, Riag, you're over here then. Build that starbase, players. Thank you. And then where are we going from that? Well, we still haven't found much up there really worth going. So I think we're going to head down here. I'm not entirely sure because the planets are all down here. There's a couple of planets there, a couple of planets there. So I might just split the two up and just go and expand, basically. Okay, research. Let's see what research we got. Yeah, multi-dimensional analysis. Yay. Let's have... what have we got here? Cold fusion reactor. There you go. I'll build that up then. Off you go. Have fun.
Research complete.
What about you? What are you doing? Starbase capacity. Cool. Brilliant. That took a while. Planetary capital. Hall of giant terraforming gases. Stellar campaigns. A well-oiled war machine is the key to exerting influence on a galactic scale. Backed by the might of our military, we can lay claim to almost anything we want. Yeah, nice. Not. Oh, that's not what I meant. Further study into the hazard environments found on other planets helps alleviate the difficulties that colonizers encounter in their day-to-day lives on foreign worlds. Have fun.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Okay, yeah. Which way do we want to go? Let's go down here. Can you now? No, you can't. I don't think we even need you now. Do we? Back you go. Why have we even got an unemployed ruler? Where did that come from? Unless you emigrated from over here.
System survey complete.
I mean, our colony ship is off, so that's cool. The problem is with a population of 10, including droids, we... I mean, that's what?
Anomaly found.
Presence of foreign alien-made object on Ruby's VA's many frozen mountaintops. Okay. The UNS Santa Maria has recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Rubis 7A. Clusters of small perforations on the 5 sides lead Science Officer Cullicuts to believe it is not a container but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial test team confirmed their suspicions as trace aromatics still emanate from the objects. Special object has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information carrying device constructed by some alien race communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds. He smells.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science officer Carla Curtis admits that they have been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odour towards the end of each consequence, are intended to surprise or be interpretive as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the UNS Santa Marina are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Carla Curtis is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet.
Anomaly found.
We're picking up signs coming from somewhere within the interior of this asteroid. Definitely wants quite closer investigation, sure. Come on, Rubies, you done? There you go. Amazingly, while conducting their survey of AFV-7, the crew of the UNS Darwin picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. Appears to be a colony of large burrowing worm-like lithivores within the rock, which has been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to a life within the coldness of space.
Construction complete.
Okay, Voltamar is now ours. And everything in it will also be ours. Real world. Yes. It's 11. So I can resettle one from here. One
Research
droid
complete.
from here, I think. Because we've got what? 5 humans. Loads of droids. Okay, habitability plus 5%. Food from farmers? No. We could. Nano vitality crops. Fusing crop strands with small amounts of nanomachines help create a type of produce that is ultra resilient and the chemical composition of which can be tailored and altered during its entire lifetime. But this is an interesting one. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. Let's read it. Okay. Well, trade across interstellar distances presents a new set of challenges to overcome. It is critical to achieve the transfer of goods from one system to another in a timely and above all costly efficient manner. Yeah, but the one we want, which is this one, the biological path, making gene editing tools widely available is sure to have a positive impact on our development as a species. Yes, you know where we did robo-modding? Now we can do it to ourselves and to other species. So we want that.
Anomaly found.
Okay, let's investigate that.
Research complete.
Oh, what's interesting is that has gone up now to 40% habitation. Cold fusion reactor. See if we've got anything else here. UV laser antimatter reactor. By harnessing the power produced by matter and antimatter annihilations, our efficiency at generating ship power will be orders of magnitude better than fusion. Cool. But we're going to get some combat rolls firstly, I think. Meanwhile, upgrade for 3 alloys. There we go. Have fun.
Construction complete.
Fossils from what appear to be several species of aquatic animals have been found on the barren and airless surface of P2 of 32PX2646. They are indications that the surrounding asteroid belt was created from the remains of a shattered planet, and these findings seem to confirm that theory. Judging by the fossils, the planet supported life and was at least partially covered by water.
System survey complete. Ships upgraded.
Thank you. Don't need to. Yeah, you want to be federated, but we don't need to worry about you.
Construction complete.
Okay, Voltamar, thank you. Now we want research stations. All your research stations belong to us, please. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I want to change map the star. Do I want? No, let's keep the map the stars. Extended shifts. Till cancelled, but we can do harder. Okay.
System survey complete. Construction complete. System survey complete. System survey complete.
How are we doing with you? Mostly human with a single droid. Okay.
Colonization in progress.
In the frontier sector. So we've got a new sector. If we look at that. Got planets and sectors. There'll be a new sector down here once that gets done. Let's see, Starbase. We're going to upgrade you.
Anomaly found.
While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found some sort of irregularity. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay. Then you... So you build the mining stations. Shall we edge up here? Let's edge up here.
Research complete.
A living metal construction. Okay. Minerals from miners. We've got this one. Seen that one before. Just have that one done. What have we got? Okay. Diplomacy, no. Supremacy. Starbase capacity. Army damage, harmony. That one, this one does good. Pop consumption reduced by 10%. Let's get that one then. Okay, they changed that so I can see it by sectors, or I can see all my planets together.
System survey complete.
But yeah, our blob is a lot bigger than it was.
Anomaly found.
The debris field, which the debris. Okay. But what has to be beyond astronomical odds, the UNS Darwin actually managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals as it soared past through the asteroid belt. Entirely alien construct, a simple scan reveals that it's some sort of ritualistic container holding the remains of an alien spacefarer. Okay. Okay. We will let the coffin continue its voyage. Okay, the debris field which B1677 is part of rolls and swirls under the influence of unknown forces.
Research complete.
Okay, gene modification. Yeah, brilliant. See, we've got all of this. Blocking, crime, whatever. It still contains terror. I think it's time for some terrestrial sculpting. For further planets. But okay, gene modification. Here we go. Humanoid, that's us. We can. 1 point to get rid of our consumer goods bias. Or we can add another ability. For 1 point. Natural engineers. Talented. Enduring. Resilient. Communal. And strong. Or traditional, which means we get even more unity. So we're going to create the template. And the species is the historians. Historian. Historians. Historian. Okay, that's what we're calling. That's what we're calling our template. Now we can apply the template. Okay. Cheers. Unity from jobs. Now the only people that have got jobs like that are Earth. I haven't we've got any on Gaia Prime yet. But to be fair, let's just change the whole species.
Situation log updated.
Okay. There you go. Going to change the whole species. And when we look here and we go, okay, growing. Let's have a look at you. It's half and half. Okay. Slowly filling in the jobs, slowly growing.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
The atmospheric patterns of Differ-4-5 are highly atypical for a gas giant of modest size. Okay. The UNS Leif Erikson never made it all the way to P677 to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with the science officer Sabine Newman and crew, blinked out of existence as it was navigating the debris field. Then it reappeared minutes later. Sabine Newman reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of aliens' design, suspended in a seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing. Science officer Sabine Newman speculates they may have been selectively trapped by some unknowable mechanism in that strange place. Okay. The missing members of the UNS Leaf's crew, thought lost to the dimensional rift, have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely dissimilar to our own science ships, idling close to where the UNS Leaf Erickson originally experienced the dimensional disturbance. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing but to return to service under Science Officer Sabine Newman and intend to surrender their ship to human authorities. Very well.
Construction complete.
So we've got a... There you go. We've got a new science ship. Which... we then... let's have a look. See this. Resilient. Maniacal. Spark of genius. Okay. Now this is useful because we've got our research. We have physics, engineering, or society. Well, we like society. We get a lot of that. So we're gonna have you. You're gonna moan, but we're going to recruit you. Because even though it's not as fast as biology, it's plus 10 research speed. Oh, I already had the exile, never mind. I forgot I had the exile. This is the other science ship. Off you go exploring. Okay, what we had assumed was an normally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Earth.
Construction complete. System survey complete. System survey complete.
Okay, we have the starbase. Now what we want, we have a starbase here. What we want, if we look around, is we want a trade up. And of these, we're going to stick a Anchorage shipyard. We're not in naval capacity. We don't need another shipyard. We're going to stick a gun battery on it. Now here. Okay. We can build all sorts of things. We can build nebulae refiner, which gives us more minerals. Because it's in a nebula. We have resource silos, so we can increase even more storage. But we're currently emptying it. So I think we're going to go with the resource silos. Because we don't really need anything else. There you go, you're done. But by making that a trade hub, that should collect that bit of trade there as well. Go figure out, was it mining drones? 777, okay. I'll probably take out those mining drones now.
Anomaly found.
Observing the massive asteroid LM34T1, we have found something. Further investigation warranted.
Research complete.
Okay. Advanced compute roles. Really need out of all of that is hyperdrive. Okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay. We're gonna grab those. There you go, have fun.
Anomaly found.
Caught in an orbit around E4 is a small object moving at high speed that beggars belief. Okay. Research complete. Minerals from miners, yes. Okay, what have we got? Let's have a look. Some fusion then. Fusion missiles, plasteel armor. Afterburners? Let's have some afterburners. If we look at our military fleets, we can upgrade you. 52 alloy, there you go. Off you go, have fun. Deep within a crescent of the giant asteroid LM34T1, we have found something astonishing. There is a mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. It stands abandoned with no sign who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about technology used to build it, but we must hurry before random debris crushes it. Try and stop the machine.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Construction ships in orbit, where is it? You Astinda. What the hell is that? That's all the way down there. Oh well, guess what you're doing then? Change your plan. Off you go, have fun. See if you can make it in time.
Ships upgraded.
Okay. Still nothing up there worth anything. Probably get that branch there for what it's worth, but not really worth much. So we'll leave you. You can come down here instead. I wonder how much we've tanked the market by now. Okay, orbital. Speed demon. Attempts to scan the object in high-speed orbit have been unsuccessful. The object quickly falls below horizon and USS Santa Maria's instruments are simply unable to keep up. While the gravitational pull is strong, that alone does little to explain the object's extreme momentum. Either the object itself possesses some extraordinary properties, or there is some gravitational phenomenon at work here. The object's velocity appears to be increasing over time, and the science officer Carlico suspects it may soon be thrown out of orbit, even without inside influence. See, we can attempt to halt it in its tracks, or we can try and slow it down. Dispatch a drone and attempt to latch onto the object to reduce its momentum. Or send a drone. The drone successfully intercepted the unknown object's orbit. By latching onto the object and then thrusting in reverse little by little, the drone was eventually able to direct it to the UNS Santa Maria for retrieval. The object looks like some sort of box constructed of alien material. Fang-like ridges meander along its sides, congregating at the top in some type of sphere-shaped mechanism. We can only guess at its contents. Okay. Let's study it.
Situation log updated.
Thank you. I want you to study the box before we even go anywhere near it.
Anomaly found.
Initial scans have caught an irregular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. Thank you.
System survey complete.
But it's worth noting that pretty much all of these planets out here have now become yellow because we've improved our habitability of planets. Okay, the signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Moa 6A. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew.
Situation log updated.
Wow, we got prism shards over there. There'll be shards there. Wow, okay. All sorts of stuff going on down here. Okay. But despite all that, we're going to save it here. So this has been Vane doing Let's Play Stellaris. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe and share and comment. And until next time, goodbye.